Welcome back to Plinkster Outdoors. I hope you had a chance to go watch Miss Sportswoman Courtney's video where she killed her first Osceola down here in Florida. Let me start my video out in saying, biggest Osceola I've ever seen in my life. I've killed a couple of them at this point, but I was not expecting to kill this monster. So after Courtney shot her bird, we went to another place. How far? Probably about 4 miles, 3-4 miles?
Yeah, same property, but just on, I think it was on the north side of
North
the property.
side. So we went there, and it's a midday spot. They had a lot of trail cam pictures of turkeys coming through there between 10 o'clock and 12 o'clock. And we're sitting up on a road that goes north and south and also out to the west. So we're sitting up right in the middle. And when we get there, it was beautiful weather. Had about, probably about 8 mile an hour, 10 mile an hour winds. But after we started sitting there for a little while, the winds started getting, it was crazy. It was 40 to 45 mile an hour winds.
It felt like we were hunting in a hurricane.
It did. And so calling was, just pointless because the birds couldn't hear you. And we've sat there, we saw like one hen in 2 hours. We're talking about lunch, where we're going to go eat lunch, because the hunt, in our opinion, it was over with. Every time the wind would blow, you'd just get peppered in the face with sand, and there's like, this is pointless. We just need to go get something to eat and come back tomorrow and hopefully get on a bird. So my guide, he got up and he walked behind me probably about 20, 30 yards, and he had to make a phone call. Well, I'm talking to my buddy Jamie over here, and Courtney's to my left, and I'm talking to him about deer hunting, and we're talking in normal voice because it is so windy out there. We have to yell at each other just to hear us talk.
I can't even really hear them, and we're like not that far
Yeah,
apart.
we're like 2 or 3 feet apart. Then all of a sudden, I'm talking to him about deer hunting, and I look over and I see a red head at about, I guess about 75 yards. And right before then, we were talking about turkey and deer. My buddy Jamie said, hey, there is a turkey in here that looks like this. And he got a trail cam picture of this huge double-bearded turkey. And I was like, man, I would love to shoot him. And I'm talking 5 minutes later, I turned around and I seen this red head. I look over to Courtney. I'm like, Courtney, you're gonna have to run the camera. And she was like,
this was not talked about previously.
yeah, it was not, because Brad, my guide, was going to run the camera. He's been running cameras for years for Primos and a couple other people.
I don't typically run the cameras, people.
Yeah, so I hand Courtney the camera and I give her a crash course as this turkey is coming in strutting, looking at the decoys. So I'm telling her how to focus it and everything.
Talk
and then
about pressure.
a lot of pressure.
Oh my God.
So I'm on the turkey, and the turkey's coming up. And when the turkey gets probably about, I guess about 28 to 30 yards, he kind of gets spooked because you can see how windy it is. And when that turkey got spooked, I wanted the turkey real close, but I didn't want to take a chance on missing out or spooking.
A once in a lifetime bird.
Yeah, so this is my hunt, and I ended up shooting him at about 28 yards. got that double beard coming. Woo! That's a big old bird, man. That's a big one. I couldn't let him get way up here, man.
I heard you.
You see him get spooked right here?
Yeah.
Hey.
No, I see it. He started to blow up the truck and the wind caught him and
Yeah.
almost cut and turned him is what happened.
Yeah, dub, wouldn't it? Oh my word. Look at that huge. Hold on, look right here. Look at that. Sure you don't want to mount another one? I'm mounting this bird.
If you don't, I'm taking him from you.
I hope so.
Yeah, I'm mounting him. Look at the hook.
That's the biggest double-bearded one I've ever seen.
That's-
I told you.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. Glad you got him.
That's the biggest double-bearded
He
I've ever seen.
strutted and walked.
The second one's never that big.
No,
Never.
never.
What are the chances? What are the chances?
Hey, he must have got my email. He must have got he forgot to respond.
You got service.
He forgot to respond.
Hey, we were talking about deer hunting, and I looked up, and I just see a big old red head coming up the trail, and I'm like, here he comes.
Right around the corner.
That's a big bird.
Are you done flopping? I think we're messing his feathers up.
Yeah, he's beautiful.
Well, that is actually my first double beard ever.
Really?
That's probably my 50. I've killed 55 to 60 long beards, and that is my first double beard ever. Thanks for watching another video here on Plinkster Outdoors. I wish I had a lot more time to post here, but unfortunately my other job takes up the majority of my time. Courtney, thanks for coming out and shooting an Osceola in the face with me. Go check out her video. It's going to be right about here, and tell people where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, my website, and on YouTube, all Sportswoman Courtney.
Guys, thank you very much for watching. Next time you guys go out in the field, be safe.